Over the last couple of days, Mr. Morgan and I have been discussing how best to improve these videos.
Can we somehow make our intros zanier?
Or the episode slightly explainier?
Bad grammar aside, it's time that we tried talking scripting, here on Miscellanea. Over the course of our career, we've written a lot of material. Most of which we eventually discarded because it turned out to be, well, rubbish. But we have, hopefully, got a bit better at the process, or at least made it more streamlined. So this is how Morgan and West write material.
How Morgan and West write material.
First, we start with an idea, which means waiting for inspiration to strike.
I might just go watch YouTube for a bit.
Then, once we have an idea from whatever source we happen to find it, we sit and discuss it, pulling it apart and putting it back together until we come up with something we like.
I think this is terrible.
Yes, I think it's 90% terrible. So 10% not exactly terrible. Maybe we could just do the 10%.
Well, that won't take up much time.
We could pad it out with dialogue.
What kind of dialogue?
You know, just meaningless back and forth chatter.
Isn't that kind of transparent?
Oh yes, very transparent.
I mean, people will see through it.
Certainly.
I don't think we'd get away with it.
Oh, you'd be surprised how long people will watch two people just sort of chatting back and forth about nothing in particular.
Once we've discussed the idea, we then do what is known in writing circles as the vomit draft.
Oh!
No, not like that. It means throwing all the ideas you've got at the page and not really worrying about if it's any good.
I've got so many ideas, and loads of them are rubbish.
Next, we go through the script we've got and start the process of editing. This reaction is called the elephant's toothpaste.
Why have we got it then?
Got what?
The toothpaste. Don't the elephants want it back?
No, it's just called that. We're doing the reaction.
Oh, we elephants. You never mentioned that, I'd have remembered. Or never have forgotten, I should say.
I'm not sure the elephants never forget joke works. I think the word elephant is too far from the words never forget.
This reaction is called the elephant's toothpaste.
Why have we got it then?
Got what?
The toothpaste. Don't the elephants want it back?
No, it's just called that. We're doing the reaction.
Are we elephants?
Forget the elephants.
Oh no, an elephant never forgets.
We are not elephants.
Then why don't we call it humans' toothpaste?
I don't think we need the whole got what bit. It just delays getting to the joke.
Yeah, I reckon we can just go, why have we got it then? It's just called that.
I'd argue that the human toothpaste line is also a step too far.
Yeah, I guess the joke is sort of done by then, so we've made our point, so why are we just hanging around watching these two people when we could really be getting on with the next bit of the trick?
Then, when we finally got a script we're happy with, we rehearse. And where possible, we work with the director to really bring the best out of our performance.
Oh no, an elephant never forgets.
Okay, now try it with more drama.
Oh no, an elephant never forgets.
More suspense.
Oh no, an elephant never forgets.
Soften it a bit.
Oh no, an elephant...
Too soft.
Oh no, an elephant never... Should I do an accent?
Can you do an accent?
Let's find out. Oh! How's that?
We'll fix that in post.
So our new bit of material is now written and rehearsed. The next stage is the most important, showing it to an audience. And that is the catalytic decomposition of hydrogen peroxide.
You know, funnily enough, it looks a bit like toothpaste, only really big. Elephantine even.
Oh, never mind. When we're developing a new part of our show, the most important thing is that we listen to the response from our audience.
Well, that was... He hated it.
I wouldn't say hated it. Hated suggests some sort of investment.
True, he actually probably only got as far as indifferent.
Honestly, what do you think?
That was... very well rehearsed.
You're right, he hated it.
Yep.
And whatever response we get, good or bad, we take it away and we build on it. That might mean trying it with a few more audiences to see if the reaction was a one-off. It might mean tweaking and changing things. And it might mean throwing the whole thing away and starting over. It's all part of the process.
See you in hell, elephant toothpaste.
And just because an idea makes the cut doesn't mean it's finished. We keep performing it and working on it, so it constantly evolves over time.
See you in our working repertoire for the foreseeable future, iodine clock reaction.
Writing scripts is about making choices. A tiny change can have a huge effect.
Why not try and write in different voices? Leave your creativity unchecked.
Sometimes our ideas get too crowded, as we try to do too much at one time.
Never let your vision become clouded by forcing jokes to fit or words to sound the same.
Don't be scared to make a bold decision, even if it is just a laboured pun.
How do poets measure fabric? By the metre!
Still treat it with due care and precision. But remember, you write this stuff for fun.
And if our words inspire you, let us know.
Subscribe and leave a comment down below. Until next time,
I'm Rhys Morgan.
I'm Robert West.
Together we are Morgan and West.
See you on the next Miscellanea.
Bye!